Hello everybody and welcome to your channel The Italian Diaries, and in today's video I'm going to tell you about a very big confusions mostly that you have regarding Cimea and TOV, which one to do, which one to not do, and also how exactly to use the Cimea website, because recently, as you know, the Cimea has rebranded their website, their profile, their the tabs, how exactly to apply for Cimea, for statement of comparability and verification. So I'm just gonna walk you through the website as well. But before that, let me explain you the difference between Cimea and declaration of value. So if you see the overall, both are same, both are used, both are asked by your university, okay, to study in Italy. So you have to either submit DOV, Declaration of Value, or Cimea. For Declaration of Value, first you need to have HRD, then you have to have Apostille and translation in Italian language, which is not compulsory for all the embassies in your country, and then you have to apply for Declaration of Value. Now you might have this question that can you do this on your provisional degree, can you do it on your final degree? Yes, you can also do it on your provisional degree, but again it will vary from embassy to embassy. And another thing is about the Declaration of Value. Yes, you can also get Declaration of Value on provisional, but it totally depends on your case, and it totally depends, I don't know, on the officials if they are ready to do it on a provisional degree. But if you have not yet received your final degree, you have two options. Either you apply DOV like late of this year, okay? For visa also you can apply late because you don't have DOV still. Second thing is to apply for Cimea, okay, which is again expensive, very expensive. It's gonna be around 300 euros, which will be around 27,000 Indian rupees. But still, if you want to study abroad, if you're spending already lakhs of rupees, I don't think so. It will be again a very big expenses if you're showing already 12, 13 lakhs, to show for visa. So in comparison with that, it's not like too much. So this is one of the option, that if you have provisional certificate, provisional degree, and you don't know when you're going to receive your final degree, or maybe you're going to receive late and you want to be on time, you want to be early, then go for Cimea, okay? And declaration of value is also accepted by university. Cimea is also accepted by the university. And when you need this document, you need when you do the final enrollment in the university. And when is the final enrollment in the university? It will again vary from university to university. Some university have already mentioned it on their website when will be the deadline for the final enrollment. For example, for University of Pisa is end of the February. Some university might have November, and some university might have at the end of December. So totally depends on the university when they're asking for the final enrollment. So yeah, now let's go and let's show you how exactly to use Cimea website. Let's go. So let's show you how to do it. So when you will type Cimea on your Google search, you will come across this link. Just ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Come to this link. Okay, Cimea-diploma.it, and you can see this logo. Just click here and just come. Okay, now this is the new Cimea website. Okay, what you have to do, just scroll down, directly scroll down, leave everything. Come to this area where you can find country of educational system and level of education system. Okay, so you have to mention your country, India, and for example, higher education. Okay, for secondary or higher education, for bachelor's and master's. So now you see here, it's written comparability and verification. Before, what used to happen? University say, okay, they just need comparability and we just apply for comparability and we pay 150 euros, right? But now it's up to Cimea. That Cimea, depending on the country, will tell us whether we need only comparability or we need also verification, because they are the one who has to finally verify. They are the responsible person to verify that the document is correct, and in order to do that, they need to do both the things, also the comparability and also the verification. Okay, for this, how much they are going to charge? So 60 working days, Monday to Friday, they are going to give you the statement of comparability and verification within 60 days. Okay, so you can just calculate. And if you want something urgent, it will be done in 30 working days. Of course, you need to pay extra. Okay, what will be the extra? Extra will be 100 euros, which will be around 9,000 Indian rupees. and urgent will be done within 30 days. Okay, so this is the amount that you have to pay if you're from India. For example, if you're from Pakistan, how much you have to pay? Same 300 euros. Okay, let's see, just for like, just to check for other countries. For example, let's check, let's check. For example, United States of America, how much they are charging from them. So for them, they only need verification. Okay, and they will give free statement of correspondence. Something, it will be something. Okay, I don't know exactly. Let's come back to India, for example. So of course, this amount has increased. Before we used to pay 150, and then if we need urgent, we pay 100 more, and it was 250 just. But now, if you want urgent and everything including, it will be 400 euros. So again, it's an expensive thing. Now you have to decide whether you want to go for DOV or whether you want to go for Cimea. I will tell you in a moment which one will be best, DOV or Cimea, in which situation it will be better. Now what we have to do is, of course, we have to register. So here you will click on register now. And then all these things I will just do reject. Okay, now of course you have to put your name, surname, everything, your email address, and you have to read the terms and condition, blah blah blah, many things. If you want, you can read it, and then by clicking, then activate your account. Now your account is activated. Now what you have to do, you have to go to your email ID and check the details, and you can complete your activation. Okay, now let's go to the email ID. So now here, this is what I have received from Cimea, and this link is only is active for 60 minutes. Okay, so of course you have to go to this link, and you have to put your password, and you have to remember your user ID and password. Very important. Okay, so password and user ID, you have to note it down somewhere. Now it's asking me to save the password, which I will, if you want. Then you do the login, and now this is your portal, the actual portal where you have to upload all your documents, and the steps will start. So what is the step? So first you have to determine which service you want to take. Okay, then you have to review your documents, and then you have to apply online. Okay, tips to identify the country of education system. So I mean, many times students don't really understand the what is the formal word or the degree name in their country for their degree program. So you can just refer this. So case say I took exam administered by UK board. No, I've been awarded a high school diploma according to US curriculum. No, I've been awarded an international baccalaureate diploma. No, the institution that issued my official qualification was based in different country from country where I studied. अब ये tips to identify country of education system क्या है, ये हम देखते हैं कि क्या है. Okay. Now यहाँ पे हम mention करते हैं country of our education system, according to which your qualification was awarded. अब ये हो सकता है, it might be possible that you have done like your degree in some country, but the degree is issued by the institute in another country. Okay, it can be possible. So what to do? Here is the tip. So for example, the institute that issued my official qualification was based in different country from the country where I've studied. Okay, especially it also happens with the students from Dubai जिनका इंडिया के साथ वो होता है, इंस्टीट्यूट्स के साथ जो डिग्री देती है, सीबीएसई की सीबीएसई बोर्ड जो है वो डिग्री प्रोवाइड करती है. ओके, so it says that please select the country where the institution that issued your official qualification is based. So that country you have to select, and not where you have actually studied. So what is important? Key from where your degree is issued or diploma is issued, that country name you have to mention. Okay. Also, the example is mentioned. If you have studied in Pakistan, but your qualification was issued by an institute based in UK, then you have to select UK. Okay. But let's start with India. Level of education. Why? Okay. We have to. Okay. Select done. Then education, upper secondary school education, higher education. Higher education. Now search. What is there in search? Okay. So the same thing that we have identified at the start, that how much we have to pay for it. Okay. FAQ is there. If you have any questions, you can also ask them. Purchase a verification and comparability. So we have to purchase it. Complete your accounts. In order to purchase, we have to complete all the details. Okay. So personal details like passport number, issuing country, like which country they issued my diploma degree, country of birth, nationality, yes of the right already. Then address, where do you live, and all these details, and then you have to go to next. So it's a personal details, right? So I mean, it's not taking us to now upload the document. It is in this area, like required documents. Confirm. Now let's see what are the documents that you need. Okay, because what is important? It's important for us to know what are the documents that we need. For that, what we have to do again, I'm also actually using Cimea for the first time, this one, just to also show you how to do it. India. I mean, this new website, not the old one. Old one was different. Higher education. Now I can know what are the required documents. Very good. Very nice. Very easy. I just love this new website. Like in previous website, it was very difficult to identify which type of documents you need, what exactly you need. Do you need provisional? Do you need transcript? Because each country, each countries have their own system of what they call to their degree and details. They call transcript, they call degree, they call diploma, whatever. But now they have just done everything country wise. So India, and all the details that you need. So we need to have degree front and back or provisional certificate. So as I told you in the starting, the benefit is that you also have a provisional. If you have a provisional certificate, if you don't have a final certificate, you can go for Cimea, because not all the embassies or all the your educational department will accept to do HRD, or MEA will accept to do Apostille on your degree and certificate. Okay, so you can also provide provisional certificate. Now, if the institution that awarded your degree provide you with digital educational documents which contain security features that make the document digitally verifiable in secure manner, okay, please upload such document in their original format. Okay, so as you know that nowadays some countries are using also blockchain technology, where all your degrees and diploma is stored online, and there is just one key, and anyone who wants to access your diploma or wants to check if your diploma is not fake, if it's okay, they can just go to that blockchain, that locker basically, and they can access your document, they can check your document. Okay, now, Cimea will accept only official educational documents issued by universities. So, of course, which is issued by university or the institution of the national importance or the autonomous colleges. You can see the list here. Let's see, because they have referred the link of the UGC. So, error. I mean, this is something I didn't expect. I thought that they have changed the website, so everything will be good. But maybe, I mean, it's a problem from UGC. I don't think so. It's a problem from diploma, but I think I can write to them that the link is not working. So, they can do something about it. Okay, this is the list of all the universities, okay, higher education universities in India. And if your university is here, it means your university is like approved, right? Anyway, you already know if your university is approved or not, but still, you can just check it here. And okay, what they have mentioned additionally, that due to size and logistics, some largest university like University of Mumbai, Gujarat University may authorize affiliated colleges that do not have an autonomous status to conduct some of their examination. However, affiliated colleges never conduct the final examination. Therefore, Cimea will accept official education document issued by affiliated colleges, but the educational documents that refer to final examination degree or to provisional certificate must be issued by the university. So sometimes it happens that the university are overloaded and they allow the university to, like affiliated colleges, to take the examination, but still the final certificate will be always issued by the university itself. That's what they are telling here. Now, another document you need, first was the provisional certificate or diploma, other is the transcript. Transcript is what? Transcript where you have written, where they have written all the individual subject marks. Okay, so that you have to use. That's why I tell you that you should get transcript of record. Transcript of record will be in one page, and in one page your all semester marks will be marks will be included. Uh, and so it will be easier, right, to just see one page and to understand all your semester marks and subjects. So same thing, they have mentioned it over here. Same thing about Cimea, same thing, the warning they have given. Also the translation. So you also need the translation in Italian language. Now, translation. Okay, I don't know what this translation is. I don't know they mean in English or they mean in Italian. Okay, but I'm like 99.9 sure percent sure that it will be in English only, because they know that in India sometimes the degree is also offered, is released in their regional languages. Okay, so that's why they have mentioned translation, that it should be in English. Okay, so it should not be a problem, you can just do it in English language. And now the best, not the best, the toughest part of applying through Cimea, not the money part. Okay, the part where you have to ask your university to send your document, your degree, through different ways. Okay, one of the ways is if your university is having a system of electronic educational document, like they have a system where they maintain your documents electronically, they can send through the platform that they have mentioned here. Otherwise, your university has to email through the official university email ID to Chimia on this email ID, no reply dash diplome at the rate chimia punto, dot it. Okay. Another option is to send your educational documents through email. So your university will be sending your educational document in a sealed envelope. Very important. Okay. On this particular email, not email, sorry, on particular this address. Okay. Post address. These are the three ways that your university can send the document to Chimia. Okay, this is something important. So you have to request your university to do this. Okay. Next, nothing. I have cleared how much you have to pay and what are the documents that you need, and more or less, how to use this website, how to upload documents, where to upload the documents. Okay. Now, so you see my request, you can check under my request what is the status of your application. Before it was quite difficult to check it, but now it's very easy. You can just go to my request and you can check what is the status of your request basically for the certificate. Okay, and of course you need to fill all the details. So here it is in draft still, and further when you will fill personal details, you are going to upload your documents as well, and then you have to just go and save next, 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 next. I cannot do it because it is something not like university application that okay I can do it, but it is something that is more very specific, and I cannot do anything like fake applying for statement of comparability or verification on Chimia. Okay, so I hope you can understand. If you have any questions, you can just ask me in the chat. And terms and condition, if you want, you can read it. Another thing will be the consent form. Last thing I just want to tell you is about the consent form. So last time also, like previously also, they have this thing consent form. So you just have to download this form and you have to put a signature and just upload it. Okay, just like a one-page form, nothing more. So I hope everything was clear. It's not so difficult to apply for Chimia. Just the difficult part will be to tell your university to send the document either through email or courier. Okay, that's the thing that you have to do. So guys, yeah, thank you so much for watching the Italian Diaries. If you have any questions regarding Chimia or declaration of value, please ask in the comment section. Bye. Ciao, ciao.